Well, it's time to, I guess, look at some more brokies. I mean, all jokes aside, man, kind of some more food stamp situation stuff. So, man, let's just, without further ado, let's just get right into it, shall we? Goddamn, let's see this broke shit.
Because people on Section 8 is not leaving, and I'm tired of paying this rent. Damn.
Actually, matter of fact, with Section 8 housing, don't even have to pay rent? Like, with Section 8 housing, like, chat, comments, let me know down below. But Section 8, I'm pretty sure you barely have to pay anything to be in Section 8. That's the whole point of Section 8 housing. Let me know if I'm wrong.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today we are talking about Trump cutting Section 8. There will be no more Section 8 and no more EBT to able-bodied people.
Good.
You're going to person number one.
Stay-at-home moms, $75,000.
Well, hold on. Let's read this. No more Section 8 or food stamps unless you're working 35 hours a week. Wait, no more Section 8 or food stamps unless you are working 35 hours a week? That doesn't really make sense. 35 hours a week or less, or what? I have 6 kids who is going to pay for childcare for 6 kids, including one with special needs. See, man, I mean, I hate to say this, bro, but it's always the people who don't have no business having any kids, for that matter, that have the most kids. How does that work? Come on. Like, you need to get some sort of certificate, and you need to have certain checklists and certain things in order before you're allowed to have kids, before you're allowed to bring another life into this world that didn't ask for it. Because let's be real, guys, you, me, your mom, your dad, your grandparents, none of us really asked to be here. It just kind of happened. So with that said, if you're going to bring someone into this world without their permission or consent, that you should probably try to provide the best possible life for them, because that's just really, honestly, the commonsensical right thing to do, right? But no, they can't do that.
To stay at home. But you just passed a bill to essentially take away Section 8, EBT, food stamps.
And then one more thing. Is she in a cardboard box or something? I don't know. It just looks like she's in a cardboard box. I don't know why.
Cash assistance.
Give me cardboard vibes.
Any type of welfare. Unless you are working. So, are you going to pay for my child care then? Because if I have to go back to work, who pays for that? I have 6 kids.
Then how about you get your 6 kids having ass off your ass and work triple time, because you decided to have 6 kids. No one put a gun to your head and was like, you better have 6 kids right now. You decided to have 6 kids. Don't try to gaslight the government, the people that have been assisting you. Actually, it's not even been the government. My apologies, guys. My apologies. I'm so sorry. It's been us, taxpayers, that have been assisting your broke ass, and you want to act like we owe you something, or the government owes you something, when all you've been doing is taking and having kids for no reason? Don't get me started, man.
You think I'm going to pay for that child care? You think I'm going to pay somebody to watch my kids so I can go work?
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that.
Well, then don't have kids.
I think I voted for the wrong person.
Oh my gosh,
Person
I feel
number
so bad
2.
for people who on Section 8 and on any government assistance. Trump said no more. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Like, I got kicked off of Section 8 2 years ago and just started paying regular rent. It's hard, but...
So there we go. That kind of answers my question at the beginning. She got kicked off Section 8 2 years ago, and now it's just starting to pay regular rent. So I assume Section 8 is significantly less than like regular rent, like maybe like a couple $100s a month type shit, or maybe not even that. I don't know. Please let me know down in the comments.
What about all these people who can barely pay this stuff? Project 25 calls for cuts for all government assistance programs, including SNAP, Medicaid, Section 8, housing assistance, VA benefits. And what's really breaking my heart, I don't care what nobody got to say. Mostly people who are on Section 8 is women with kids. It's about to be so many homeless people now, y'all.
But Trump is getting
Person
rid of that
number
Section 8
3.
and EBT for these people that don't want to get out here and go to work. Your time is up, baby. But I'm kind of feeling him on what he's saying about this. Now, how many of y'all have family members, friends, people you know that's been living off Section 8 for 20 years?
That's
They rent $3.
crazy.
They don't go.
Their rent $3, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like that's like, why haven't I done that shit? That's the ultimate freeloader lifestyle. Why haven't I committed welfare fraud? I've been missing out, man. Damn, it was a golden era of welfare fraud. God damn it, man.
Work. Not that they can't go to work. They don't want to go to work. Now, let me say this on the sidebar. They do have some people that need Section 8. Some people that, medically they can't go to work. Or, they just can't physically. I get it. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to these ones that your mama been on Section 8 all her life and she ripping and running and doing this and doing that. And then you seen she was on Section 8, paid $3 rent. So now you as a young girl, because you done got pregnant and you got a baby, you go run out there and get on Section 8 and you ain't working and you having child after child.
It just blows my mind because I understand this shit exists, but I didn't really understand like how much of like how much a freeloader like you could be in this situation. And I can't believe the government even like allows this shit. Trump, bravo. And yes, I'm black and I support Trump. If you have a problem with it, just kick rocks.
The child and y'all all on Section 8 getting food stamps, $1,000 a month, and no, that's all about to stop. That's who I'm talking to. Okay? Trump said that's enough. So for us people that goes to work, that's working, he said you got to have at least 30 hours. Okay? 30 hours a week to qualify for the program. All right? So most of us that work on a regular basis, 30 hours ain't nothing to us. This is what we do. So guess what? We gonna be the ones walking around in the grocery store with the big baskets. Because we deserve it. All these years, they've been letting people with no job. They walking around with 2-3 baskets full of groceries. And us hard-working people, we got a little handheld basket with 2-3 items in there. Because that's all we have left out of our check.
Real shit, though, man.
And they sitting around getting fat food, eating lobsters and shrimp and crabs and all this other good food, and we can't even eat that. And we the ones going to work. So I'm glad Trump didn't flip the switch, baby. So all y'all that's living it up right now, that's able-bodied to go to work, and you're choosing not to go to work, you better get ready. Because, baby, y'all finna get them notices. And them notices gonna come soon. And like he said, real quick. And those of us that go to work, we ought to be able to go and apply for some food stamps and see what it feel like.
Trump
Person
said no more
number
government
4.
assistance. Section 8, welfare, EBT, y'all got to get y'all shit together right now. Because Donald Trump ain't never had no EBT. Got to get out here and get y'all ass up, off your ass and on your feet. And get this real money that's out here. So y'all better start right now, baby. Because ain't no remorse and he making a choice. He in the office now, baby.
Person number 5.
It's time for some of you to get up off government's titty and get a job.
And that's the thing, bro. It's not, I guess it's not really the government's tits. It's our tits. That's kind of what's, unless I don't know what I'm talking about, which is an absolute possibility. Isn't taxpayers' dollars paying for food stamps? Now, in regards to government assistance like Section 8, I'm not really too sure how that works. If you guys can let me know, please let me know down below, because I've never, been a fucking bum. So I don't really know how this shit works. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bear with me if I'm, incorrect in some things.
Most of us are tired of seeing you go into the grocery stores and just get everything you want, or hear about you selling food stamps for money to get other things. We all know what you're doing. Also, the government will assist you in getting a better job, or a better job to better yourself.
It's about time.
Person number
And
6.
I'm not trying to bash on anyone that is on Section 8 or food stamps, because that's you, do your thing. But so many people milk it. Like, there's so many people that could actually use the help and they can't because they work too much or whatever. They make too much. But how is that fair when you're literally just sitting home, not working, and you're getting all these benefits? Like, that's just not fair. And don't get me wrong, because I've been on food stamps before. And obviously I'm not on food stamps anymore. I was on it a couple years ago. My son's about 7, so I remember when he was born, I did qualify for WIC, food stamps and all that. But Section 8 and food stamps and all those benefits are not made to, like, for you to stay on them forever. Like, I saw a video on a woman that said she was on them since she was 19 and she's in her 30s. Like, girl, what do you mean? Like, go get a job and go provide for your 6 kids. Like, how?
Bro, 6 kids. God, be more careful. God damn, nigga. Why is always the wrong niggas having 6 kids? How come these billionaires can't have 10, 6, or 6 kids? How come these rich motherfuckers can't have 6 kids? But how come the brokest motherfuckers got 12 kids? Man, this shit backwards. And just to add to her point, rule number 1 of life is that it's unfair. That's rule number 1 of life. It's absolutely unfair. Life is the furthest thing from fair. But I do believe in equalizers. That's for another video.
Are you going to be on food stamps and rely on the government for, like, your entire life? You know what I mean?
Trump just did this
Person
executive
number
order,
7.
and they have, it's like for the next 90 days or whatever. Do you think that this is all part of his scheme, like always, to be in the headlines, and the federal programs like food stamps or whatever, Section 8, Head Start, have enough funding to last 90 days and they won't give any more funding in this process? But no one's really thinking deeper into it, because what he's trying to do is unhumane. There will be riots, children going hungry.
Inhumane?
So I just want to know what you think.
So
Person number.
I just want to know, hold up. Let's run that back, because I'm not sure what the fuck you talking about, lady. Come on, there you go.
You know what I mean?
Trump just did this
Person
executive
number
order,
7.
and they have, it's like for the next 90 days or whatever. Do you think that this is all part of his scheme, like always, to be in the headlines, and the federal programs like food stamps or whatever, Section 8, Head Start, have enough funding to last 90 days and they won't give any more funding in this process? But no one's really thinking deeper into it, because what he's trying to do is unhumane. There will be riots, children going hungry. So I just want to know what you think.
So
Person
She
number
made
8.
0 sense.
federal aid. And you want to know what that federal aid affects? Number 1, SNAP. Number 2, Section 8. Number 3, Medicaid. Number 4, Head Start. Number 5, WIC. And a slew of other programs that get funded by federal aid. Now, I've been saying since the election, get your shit together, get your shit in order. Been saying it.
Hey,
I'm going to be a...
listen to Rosa Parks, man. Rosa Parks been saying it. Get your shit together. Get your shit together.
Because I always been preparing for the... I expect the best and I always prepare for the worst. But the ones who depend on that...
Yes, Miss Parks.
It's going to be a little rough.
Yes, Miss Parks.
They said Social Security and Medicare is not going to be affected. And the funny thing is, I'm in the process of getting my Medicare benefits. I'm waiting for them to process my Medicare Part B. I have Medicare Part A already. Because I was going to drop cover California. But they're pausing this for 90 days. Now, let me ask you. You need to ask yourself, are you going to be able to hang in there for 90 days? Now, with Section 8 and everything, I suggest you talk to your landlord. Also, there's federal money that goes to nonprofits, all the grants and all that stuff. That's on a freeze too. So that ain't gonna be there's not gonna be no rental assistance available. No utility assistance available.
Bro, this is such a completely different world than, like, I'm sure even you across the screen is used to. Like, just the fact that these people really depend on this shit. Like, and let's be real, most of the people on this shit, like, they absolutely can work and they can, you know, they just, the thing is, they just know, they know the other side. They know the milking the game, the system game. And once you know that side, they're like, work? Why the fuck would I do that when I can just keep doing this? So that's really what I think is going on. You know what I'm saying? They know, they understand that other side. That's like someone being a business owner and just like they know the other side and of being a business owner and the freedom that can come with it and the money that can come with it, and then forcing and then people, you know, telling them that they should go back to working a regular 9 to 5. It's kind of that similar. It's that, you know. That's what I think, and that's what I believe.
I suggest you figure things out like right now, because it's about they try to make you suffer. And it doesn't matter. But y'all voted for him. Y'all the ones voted for him. I'm just saying. It's about to get bad.
Person number 9.
It's about to get bad as in you're going to have to work like a regular fucking person. Boo fucking who.
Hey guys,
black people, we got to do better too. I've seen too many fucking black people on this shit, bro. And then one kind of trailer trash white girl. I'm just keeping it real, man. I mean, I'm just saying what you're thinking. All right.
Yeah, man, it's getting very serious. Getting very serious, man. March the 2nd, everybody on Section 8 will not be on Section 8 no more. You got to find your house. You got to find your house, man. Hey, Trump.
So Trump
Person number 10.
The papers or whatever.
This is unbelievable. This is crazy that this shit
to be done.
This shit's a thing.
Everybody's have to work. He said. I was like, wow. Okay. And it's because everybody's tax dollars pay for Section 8.
Person number 11.
The ones that I like to talk about. Let's get to it. Trump is taking away Section 8. Trump is taking away food stamps. Trump is taking away Medicaid. Trump is taking away, what is it? Those are a few of those things that he wants to take away in his Project 2025 plan. Also, he's fucking with the school system. There'll probably be no more early Head Start or pre-K. Woo.
So this can
quit trying to make Trump to seem like the fucking bad guy, because y'all motherfuckers just are lazy. No. I don't, that's, you know, people like Trump, he may have came from money, but that motherfucker, I bet he works way fucking harder than you ever have in your life. I bet he actually provides real value to society than you ever will in your life.
I need somebody to fucking tell me they're lying. I need somebody to fucking tell me they're lying right fucking now, because what the fuck do you mean that I'm not gonna get my fucking SNAP benefits? What the fuck do you mean? Because what the fuck is happening? Do you understand that there are people like me who cannot work? Do you understand there are people like me who have kids?
Alright, what I don't see why you can't work. Like what's debilitating about you? You obviously have a mouth. You got your hands. You look like you're standing on your 2 feet. You don't seem like you have a disability or anything, because you're talking perfectly fine besides that meth mouth you kind of got going on. But like, so I'm just curious, like what's the issue? Why can't you work? Put me on.
Do you understand there are people like me who go hungry the last week of the month just so my kids can't eat? Because SNAP benefits is all we fucking get. I need somebody to please fucking tell me he's lying. I can't.
Just fucking go to work, bro.
Hello. Today's video is about the government cutting food stamps for able-bodied people. In this video, TikTokers share their feelings about the topic. Person number 2.
They literally cut my food stamp card off. Zero balance. They took everything. I was just at Myers to get some groceries. I had a cart full of groceries, over $600 worth of crap. I went to go slide my card. It's gone. It is all gone. They aren't paying my rent this month.
Oh my god, bro! The entitlement, bro. It's really unbelievable because most people, like myself, yourself, like we would never expect these things. We would never expect to have a food card. The only food card we have is the money, we kind of work for to have on a card. And then on top of that, we wouldn't expect someone to pay our rent. Like, this shit is crazy, yo. Meth mouth number 2.
I don't get my disability or my kids' disability in the first. My cash benefits is gone. I had over $10,000 in food stamps, and it's...
Person number 3.
Everybody out there who's talking
They really got no shame, bro, just being on the internet doing this shit, bro. Like, I mean, my nigga, you can waterboard this information out of me, bro. I got too much pride for that, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just gonna keep it a stat. I try to work with my pride and to be more humble, but you could not get me to openly admit and tell you all. Yeah, no,
what you voted for when you voted for a Republican because you're mad because they're cutting food stamps. I want to let you all know that I am glad that they are cutting food stamps for people who are able-bodied adults without a dependent. If you are an able-bodied adult without any dependents, why is it that you are receiving food stamps in the first place? Why is it that you cannot get up and go to work like everybody else since you are an able-bodied adult without dependents? I'm glad that they're cutting food stamps. Now, I am not someone who thinks that nobody should ever get government assistance. You have fallen on hard times. I think it's fine if you need to get government assistance for a time. But I think there should be a limit to how much government assistance a person receives, especially if that person is an able-bodied adult. I've seen so many people abuse this system. If you are an able-bodied adult, the government is not the one who is responsible for you. You are the one who is responsible for yourself. It is up to you to take care of yourself. Now, if you need food stamps or you need government assistance for a time, maybe you fell on hard times, maybe you got laid off through no fault of your own, and you need government assistance for a time, that's fine. But it's a problem when you try to live on government assistance and make it a lifestyle. I shouldn't have to pay for an able-bodied adult. You should.
The government assistance lifestyle. They talk about that free agent lifestyle. Hold on, let me. Meth mouth. The government assistant lifestyle. Yeah. The government assistant lifestyle. All right, I'm burnt out for that. My bad,
be able to get up, go to work, and pay for yourself.
Person number 4.
I just came on here to say, if you ain't got no kids, and you've been on this app bragging about how you get stamps and all that.
Yeah, no, I'm just convinced, bro. Like, most of, and it's not about her. It's just a thought that came to my mind. Like, I think people that really be on it at this type of time, bro, they really definitely got maybe they should be, maybe they aren't able to work because they got something wrong up here for sure, bro.
That shit
I'm just keeping it a buck.
In 2025, y'all better look into it.
Person number 5.
Almost immediately, I got this in the mail. If you're an able-bodied adult without dependents, you need to be working because you will not be receiving food stamps anymore. Okay? Yeah. And when you are eligible to receive these food stamps, it would only be every 3 months out of every 3 years. So within a 3-year period, 36 months, it would only be 9 out of those 36 months. Yeah, get a job.
So they're cutting off food stamps in certain counties in Georgia. I'm happy. They should have been did that, people. I don't understand people's fascination with remaining on welfare and receiving some type of benefits for the rest of their lives. I do not understand that. And people, before y'all jump talking about something, who chooses welfare, who wants to be on welfare. No, a lot of y'all.
Shit, it sounds like a lot of y'all motherfuckers do, bro.
And how do y'all choose it? Y'all choose these Section 8 living situations where you're going to remain in Section 8 and just pay that minimum amount of rent. And a lot of times that rent is based off your income. So you would not try to better your life to move on because you want to stay at this low rent. And people, a lot of times, it's people of color. I'm not going to say just black people, just Hispanics, but people, I know black people my age that's been in Section 8 all their lives. Their kids are in college. And that person is still on Section 8 getting welfare. I blame the Democrats, people. I blame the Democrats because they made it beneficial for the black men to remain out the home. We all know that the black woman couldn't have the black man in the home with the kids. You know what I'm saying? So they made that beneficial for them. And then if you get caught with a man in the house, whatever, he's not on your lease, yada, yada, or you get married, yada, yada, and they find out, that changes your living situation. So that means you might have to end up paying more rent, and God forbid you have to do that. And people, the real estate people, they know you can get a house on Section 8. You can use that Section 8 voucher to help purchase your first-time home.
Wait,
but a
what?
lot of people don't know that. They're just worrying about that little $80 rent. They don't want to really maximize that benefit. So I feel like, yes, cut the food stamps off. It's not fair that these lazy-ass adults with no children worrying about food stamps. And before y'all say, oh, the cost of living is too high, well, thank the fucking Democrats. When Trump come into office, I really feel like, and with Elon, you know, like with them doing that
Thank you, a black woman with some sense. Preach!
Transparency and government stuff, they really need to tighten up the welfare system and see who's getting it and see how long they've been in it. Because a lot of these Section 8 lists are long. Why is the wait list so long? Because they're passing these Section 8 properties to generations, like just grandma, mom, grandkid, everybody in the Section 8 house. Like, I hope this type of food stamp cut, and I hope that shit spread across this country, people.
Hey, I'm with you.
Hey,
Person
y'all.
number 7.
Happy Friday. So, real quick, I'm just gonna make this video, and I'm just gonna be blunt and straight to it, okay? I guess people are a little bit confused when I am talking about the SNAP program, the food stamp program, that 30 million people were cut. Okay? It's probably more than that now. That's the last number I heard. That, I'm not talking about the pandemic. I know that that ended. I am talking about regular food stamps that people get because they cannot afford food. That's how you get them. Okay? We have people that have children that are being cut to $20 to $40 a month. You see these prices? This is literally insane, and I'm pretty sure this is the famine part of the Bible because you see what's on the shelf, you see how bad they are, but yet, they can get all of the holiday stuff in. Valentine's Day didn't skip a beat. Easter's not going to skip a beat. But for the essential items and food and things that you may need, it's bare. Now they cut the food stamps. So this is all being done on purpose, okay? We just have to stay together, stay strong. You may have to eat some rice and beans for a little bit, okay? I'm not sure, but we will get through this. I love you. God bless you. Please just pray, 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 pray.
Snaps
or
Person number 8.
Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also commonly known as Food Stamp Program, will likely see budget cuts. The Trump administration is proposing to cut this program by 25 to 30% over the next 10 years. That's going to look like a budget reduction of about $200 billion. So why does this matter? If you are a household that relies on SNAP or food stamp assistance, this is going to impact how much money you might be eligible for to help cover the cost of groceries. So things that you can do now to start to prepare is identify areas where you can either earn more income or try to cut expenses in other areas.
Thank you for watching this video. Please.
Yeah, there you have it, guys. I mean, let's just check out these comments, man. She asked, okay, I'm assuming she's referring to that first lady, you know, meth mouth. She asked, what is she going to do? She can start by washing them damn dishes. I got some dishes I need to wash too, so guilty as charged. But I remember when getting food stamps was embarrassing. That's what I would think, you know what I'm saying? But now it's more of like, it's a badge of honor. Yeah. If you can't work, you have no business having 6 kids. What the fuck? The government is not your baby daddy. Exactly. If you're able to work, go to work. Pretty much, man. I mean, like, look, most people aren't fucking stupid. And I appreciate that. Honestly, the people who have to deal with the most shit is the common fucking middle class person, bro. They're the common middle class person is really the warrior in society because they're the ones that do everything they're supposed to fucking do. In reality, they end up paying the most taxes. In reality, they end up actually having the hardest life. The people that are doing the things that they're supposed to do. Like, you know, kind of by the book, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother video. Welfare should not be a career. 10K in stamps, rent, disability, former, and the kids in housing. Well, god damn. I'm blind in my left eye and I still go to work. When there's a will, there's a way. See, all right, I'm just going to leave it at that. She's blind in her left eye. She still goes to work. Meth mouth, all those other ladies. Because I only think I saw one guy and I didn't really sound like he was on Section 8. He may have been on Section 8, but he was just maybe warning, you know, his brethren, you know what I'm saying, about, you know, March, whatever. You're going to have to, you know, go get you a crib and pay some regular rent or buy a house. But, you know, of course, they're not going to be able to buy a crib if they're on Section 8. Or they probably, who knows? Who knows how much money they fucking saved being on Section 8 for 50 million years. But I'm going to sign off, man. If you guys are new, just subscribe. I mean, I already know that's what you want to do. And that's not even like, you know, ego. I mean, it's cool over here. So I'll catch you guys on the next one later.